Hi everyone, welcome to RS Academy. This is Sunil. In this video, we are going to discuss regarding the representation of finite automata. A finite automata can be represented in both forms, in table and in diagram form. First, we'll look over the table form and then we'll see how we can draw a table from this diagram. Okay? So, look here, there are two states in diagram. We can see that Q0 and the other one is Q1. By looking this arrow mark, it shows that it's the initial state, and looking here, double circle under Q is nothing but it's a final state. Before class, I have shown you the different diagrams of states. Okay, look that video, you'll get a good idea. So, this always arrow mark represents an initial state and double circle represents a final state. Here there are two states and there are two inputs, A and B. At Q0 state, by giving input A, it will retain in Q0 only. But by giving input B, it changes to Q1. Coming to Q1 state, here by giving A as input, it goes to Q0 state. By giving B as input, it remains in Q1 only. So this is diagram. And now draw details for table. So first take the states. There are two states, Q0 and Q1. Take the states. Q0 and Q1. So Q0 is an initial state and Q1 is a final state. So star mark. Okay. Now what happens if I gave input as A at Q0? It remains in Q0 only. So Q0. By giving input as a B, it changes from Q0 to Q1. So write it on Q1. And next, at state of Q1, if I give an input as an A, it changes to Q0. So note that. And at Q1, if I gave input as a B, it remains in Q1 itself. So Q1. That's it. In this way, we can draw a table from the diagram. Okay. So, for better understanding, we'll see the other example with three states. Okay. First state, Q0. And next Q1 and next Q2. Okay. So this is an initial state. We are taking Q0 as an initial state. So represented with arrow mark, and this Q2 as a final state. Double circle it. Okay. So we'll take inputs only two. Okay. So first A. So by giving input A, Q0 turns to Q1, and by giving input B, it remains in the same state. At Q1, by giving input A, it goes to Q2, and by giving input as B, it remains in state Q1 only. Coming to Q2, by giving input A, it comes to Q0, and by giving Q2 as input, it remains in B. Okay, this is the simple transition diagram of three states, Q0, Q1 and Q2. So from this, we can draw a table. First, note the states Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0 is a initial state and Q2 is a final state. Okay. Now, at Q0, if I gave A as input, it changes to Q1. Note it down. At Q0, if I gave input as a B, it remains in Q0 only. Coming to at Q1 state, if I gave input as A, it changes to Q2. Note it down. At Q1, if I gave input as a B, it remains in Q1 state only. So note it down. And at final state, Q2, if I gave input as A, it moves to Q0. It changes to Q0. And if I gave B as an input, it remains in Q2 only. So note it down, Q2. That's it. So in this way, we can understand the transition diagram and we can draw a table from this. Is it clear? Thank you for watching. Do share and subscribe our channel.